Yo, what's happening? It's your boy. It's your Coach Chandler, man, coming at you with another episode. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe, share, like. Y'all know how we do, man. Bringing you that raw, real spill, information, about Tennessee Vols, Tennessee Titans. Yeah, man, the saga continues, I guess. So we're gonna talk about Will Levis today. So buckle up. Cause I'm gonna be honest, man. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And I actually, before I even made this video, but first let me say I've calmed down since the draft. After, a couple days, I've stewed down a whole lot. And I actually sat and watched a lot of film. I watched both his games against Georgia. And also his highlights. Watched what people were saying, read the comments, because the comments tell you a lot, those people normally don't hold back. So we're gonna get into this. Yeah, man, Tennessee Titans second pick in the draft, Will Levis. I'm not really a big fan of it, but I'm gonna give my honest opinion even though I'm a Vols fan, I'm gonna take all that out and I'm just gonna give an honest opinion. Now we're gonna keep it real. I mean, these are his grades. The crazy thing is he ain't even got a fucking. Sorry, excuse me. He don't even have a grade. In A, kind of like a receiving corps in A. But anyways, seriously, he doesn't have a score. Has all the measurables. Let me move out the way. My big body self. So y'all can see the grades and everything. But yeah, I mean, he didn't run his 40. He didn't do any of those things. I mean, I guess because it's toe, whatever. But I guess you really had to just so there could you really didn't have this to go off of because you couldn't really do it because it didn't have a grade. They gave him a few grades on some collegiate things. It was like a 67. It wasn't good. I've seen that as well. So we don't have this kind of grade. So what do we have to go off of? We gotta go off tape, right? So as I just mentioned earlier, I watched the tape and I watched it as biased as I could be. And I will say, I can see what they see kind of like as far as running an NFL offense, as far as the cadence, as far as hitting the second receiver, looking the receiver off and going one way, reading the safety off, handing the ball off a lot. I mean, and if you look at and as I watch Kentucky's offense, it reminded me a lot of the Titans' offense. It was weird. If you watch it, you'll see a lot of similarities. But Kentucky has better receivers. But yeah, I can see, what they can see, because I mean, he was making good plays, but on the highlights, it was like they're down 30. So I mean, was Georgia trying? I mean, during some of the game, he was making good throws. I will say the second time they played Georgia, it was 16-0 fourth quarter. He took it down there and they scored. I mean, he stood in the pocket and was hitting people deep. His receivers were getting open. I mean, this Georgia defense is basically a baby NFL defense. So, yeah, I mean, that did happen. That did happen. He had two long bombs down the field. I will say he will throw it down. He'll throw it to the wrong person, but he will throw the ball downfield. I'll give him that. Like, if there's a chance, he'll do it. And yeah, he made some good throws, and he almost got them in the game, but they missed a 2-point conversion, and he almost got them back down in the game, even though they would have lost if he would have scored. But still, though, I mean, I can see some NFL heads who probably, never even played a down of football in their life, but, they study it. That's what the game has turned to now. The game is a bunch of lab coats, a science. It's a science off, because that's just how everything's so analytical. Because, you draft people off numbers. The eye test don't matter no more. So, I mean, but what do I know? Um, I'm still on the fence. Honestly, I'm still on the fence. I'm still on the fence. It's so, and don't take this the wrong way. I'm a Tennessee fan, so in case you're wondering, because I'm never struck for words. It's hard to come out all this good words for him because I have disdain for him in that organization in Kentucky. But yeah, let's just next slide. These are his numbers behind me at Penn State. Let me duck down so y'all can see. As you can see here, I'm probably still in the way, but yeah, as you can tell, he's been throwing interceptions his whole college career. Let's just call it a buck. He's averaged an interception a game wherever he's been. So I mean, that hasn't changed. That carries over, and that's what's got me worried. Career at Kentucky, 17-7, 5th in receiving yards, 6th in touchdowns. Could be flipped. I don't know, y'all. I mean, it's kind of sketchy to me. I mean, people are trying to compare him to Josh Allen. It's kind of crazy because that's funny to me. But 7-17 at Kentucky, not a good completion rate. That sounds like the Titans draft. But yeah. Man, it just seems like I'm struggling to talk about this because it's just so amazing to me that he got drafted by the Titans. I mean, but I mean, this is what we got. This is what we got as Titan fans. We're just gonna have to take it right up the, you know what I want to say, right up the tailpipe. But Will Levis is our quarterback, y'all. Can you seriously, going back watching their season? Maybe this is me because I'm a Tennessee fan. I saw the game, I seen him play, and I was like, man. And I'm a Titans fan, heavy Titans fan, as y'all know. I'm like, damn, man. Wouldn't it be funny if he went to the Titans? I actually said that shit. Knowing, I was like, man, they better not ever draft this guy. He's a bum. And we drafted him. Man, so I'm trying to see the good. I really am. I'm trying to see the good. It's just hard, man. When you see someone struggle and you see him losing a big game, and I mean, but you see some good things on tape. I mean, you see every quarterback makes good throws. I feel like that's starting. I mean, but he does make some tight throws. He's got some good anticipation. I mean, he's big bodied. I mean, I just don't know, man. It's just well. See, I can see my green screen don't even want to show it. But yeah, he's ours, Titans fans, and we're just gonna have to live with it. So eventually, I'm just gonna have to just let it go. Man, I mean, he's gonna have to start, right? I mean, second round pick. He's gonna have to start, assuming. Hey, who knows? I might be wrong. Could end up being the greatest quarterback ever in Tennessee history. I personally don't see it. But yeah, I just wanted to dive into this right quick. Don't forget to hit the share, like, subscribe button. Please, hit that like button. That's all I need you to do. It helps me out tremendously. It gets my videos out there because I'm just starting. But yeah, I definitely want to bring out more content. Definitely want to do more things like this because, I feel like it's needed. We need this real spill out here. We need these real words to be put out here. We need somebody out here that's going to be the voice of the people. And I plan on being that voice for this people because I want to keep it real always. It's always going to be a real spill. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Just like y'all heard tonight, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing, man. I don't think it's a good pick. I just don't. And I just don't see it working out. Hopefully I'm wrong. They better hope I'm wrong, because it's going to be some jobs on the line. Is all I'm going to say. But as always, tighten up. Also hard, that shit crazy. Peace.